Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh and sizzling news all day long. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world as well. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comment section below. Without further ado, my people, let's delve right into the details of today's news. If you have been following the news, then you should know by now that 3 countries in the African continent or West African continent are now being ruled by the military. First of all, Burkina Faso, Mali, and of recently, Niger Republic. And just yesterday, Gabon has been added to the list. And you want to ask, like, what is going on in West Africa? What is going on in Africa? Like, how did we get here? One thing I'm going to say is, one thing these countries have in common is what? France. France colonized these 3 countries, and I've talked about how France have been exploiting the countries that they colonized even after these countries have gained independence in my previous videos. You guys, I just hope that ECOWAS they are going to now suddenly realize that this is no longer about coup plotting or military regime or putting an end to military regime in Africa. It's about fighting against one common enemy, which is the France. France is the common enemy here and not ourselves. ECOWAS shouldn't be focused on, fighting their brothers, their sisters, because at the end of the day, we are one. They shouldn't be operating under the pressure that US, the UK, and France especially is giving to them to wage war against Niger Republic. Now that we have Gabon to that same list, I don't know what they are going to do about Gabon. Are they going to wage war against both Gabon and Niger? I don't even think that they have that capacity, to be fighting wars in 2 countries at the same time. But I just hope that this, serves as an eye-opener for ECOWAS and Tinubu himself, who is the chairman of ECOWAS, that we need to find a lasting solution to this. And the lasting solution is just eradicating the grip or the power that France has on all these their colonies, finally, cutting the ties between France and all these countries that they've colonized. France is just so selfish, because how can you colonize a country and still be exploiting them in this modern day, in this modern age? You still want to have control. This is modern day slavery at its best. You guys, let me have your opinions in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't, like I said. Without any delay, let's go into the details of today's news. Military deposes Gabon president, takes over government. The Gabonese president, Ali Bongo, has been deposed by the military days after winning the presidential election. According to the BBC, soldiers were said to have appeared on Gabonese national television in Gabon to announce that they had taken power. The coupists also announced the annulment of Saturday's election and the dissolution of the democratic institutions in the country. Speaking on Gabon 1 and Gabon 24, the spokesman of the coupists said he was speaking on behalf of a committee for the transition and restoration of institutions. He said, and I quote, We have decided to defend peace by giving an end to current regime. To this end, the general elections of 26 August 2023 and the truncated results are cancelled. All the institutions of the Republic are dissolved. The government, the Senate, the National Assembly, and the Constitutional Court, also the country's borders, have been closed until further notice. Among the soldiers were members of the Republican Guard, as well as soldiers of the regular army and police officers. Bongo, who came to power after the death of his father in 2009, won a third term in an election which opposition argued was heavily disputed. The development comes amid the move to resolve the removal of a democratically elected president in Niger Republic. Both the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, and African Union, AU, which have rejected the coup in Niger, are yet to react to the coup in Gabon as of the time of filing this report. You all, let me have your opinions in the comment section. What do you all think about this? I think that, this might be a signal to other African countries as well who are also colonized by France to also, plan their coup. We just might have about 5-6 coup on our hands, or ECOWAS this time around might find themselves having like 5 to 10 coups in their hand. And by that time, what are they going to do? Are they going to wage war against 5 countries? That's not possible. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I hope that this is a signal, or this is a cue to ECOWAS to start finding solutions and to open their eyes and see that, these African countries are just trying to survive. They are not the actual problem. The actual problem is France, because how do you explain that all these countries who have declared coup or who have planned coup d'etat in their country are all colonized by France? All they are saying indirectly is that we do not want you anymore in our country. We do not want you to have a say in our affairs. We are tired. We are fed up of your influence in our lives. They are just trying to say that enough is enough. That is what all these African countries are clamoring for. And I hope that ECOWAS are able to come down from their high horse and actually realize that this is the case and help, work together with these African countries, to find a way forward, and not just, try to say you want to wage war against them. You all, thank you very much for always listening and watching. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe, like this video, share with your friends and family. Let's continue this discussion in the comment section below. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.